Hey everyone, I'm Erin Young. Welcome to your next day of Rank It Up training. So awesome job on first day, you guys. Like seriously incredible. I'm going to jump right into today's lesson and really piggyback on what Jessica was talking to you guys about. And she talked all about SMART goals, and which is an amazing lesson, and I love it so much. And I'm a huge proponent of that. And today I want to share something a little personal with you. And I want to leave you with a call to action that may get a little personal for you. But I think at the end of the day, we have to find something deep within us that lights a fire within us that makes us continue and stay just as engaged and as excited as you were yesterday, as you are in December of 2016, when the going gets tough, you're still pushing through because you know why, right? You've been in training groups before, and we talk about what is your why as a coach? What is your why that makes you cry? Well, today I want to talk about vision. And oh my goodness, you guys, it was not until I heard Lewis Howes speak in person when he was promoting his book, The School of Greatness, that I truly grasped and held on to vision. He said that years ago, before he was a seven-figure income producing entrepreneur, he was walking into bookstores, and he was walking into a bookstore as a New York Times bestselling author. He was looking at the posters of the new releases and the books that were coming out, and he was visualizing himself on that poster. And it was that vision that he had for himself for, I think he said, like 8 years of time, day after day, year after year, that it finally came true, because he didn't know how it was going to happen, but he knew he was going to be a New York Times bestseller. The power of vision, oh my gosh, you guys, it's huge. It's so incredibly powerful. And I know that from my own experience, because I had this vision as a mom. I'm a mom to two amazing children, Tyler and Avery. They're 6 and 4. And Tyler started kindergarten this year. And 2 years ago, I had this vision of being the mom that could put her son on the school bus. Because 2 years ago, I was a full-time working high school English teacher. And you guys, I had absolutely no idea in the world how that was going to happen, but I knew I had an amazing business opportunity in front of me. I didn't know exactly what to do or how to do it, and I didn't know how to succeed or if I even could. But I allowed myself to have this vision and to create this vision, and every day I woke up and I saw myself doing that. And oh my goodness, that fueled my fire, that fueled my passion like none other. And after 14 years of teaching high school English, just last June 1st, that was my last day of working as a high school English teacher. And I retired. At the age of 36 from teaching high school English with a master's degree. And I'm working my Beachbody business full time. And I know you're like, that's you. I could never do that, whatever. Everybody can do that. We all have the same opportunities. We all have the same resources. You know that. I'm no more special than anyone else. But I had the vision in my head, and I got up every day, and it's actually a habit we have to form. And we have to let ourselves create the vision, but not only that, but we have to allow ourselves to visualize it every single day. It has to become a habit. What are we working for? What is our big vision for our lives? And whether it's a 5-year vision, a 3-year vision, or a year-end vision. But the thing of it is that my vision really started coming true when I said it out loud and I shared it with other people. And that's when it got real. That's when things started getting real up in here. And it was scary. It was so scary to say it out loud. But when I shared it with my husband, it didn't go over so well. And I had doubters and I had naysayers and I had people asking questions. Well, what about insurance, or what about this, or retirement, or blah, 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 blah. And I didn't have the answers to any of that. But I still let that vision grow and live within me. and I worked so hard for it, and I got up every day and I worked so hard for that. And now this year, my vision is I see myself creating an opportunity for my husband to be able to stay home, to give him the opportunity to make the decision to have more freedom in his life. And man, that is burning a fire in my belly every single day. It's the reason why I work my Power of Threes. It's a reason why I work when I'm tired, when I'm making videos and training videos, when, I could be watching HGTV. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make sacrifices because I've created a new vision for my life. And I believe in myself. And I believe in myself so much, and I know that I can do that. And so my task for you today is, you have these SMART goals that you're working on, that you're setting. You have these, these I will statements. I will do this. I will do that. I will do that. But what is your greater vision for your life? I heard a speaker say just a few days ago that we can achieve massive amounts of success in this life. And we truly can, as coaches, help other people do the exact same thing. We can inspire people to do the exact same thing, but we first have to pave the way for success. You're in this group because you want to learn how to mentor a team. You want to create a team. You want to rank up to diamond and beyond. And that means believing in yourself, creating this vision that's worth fighting for, that's worth getting up early, worth staying up a little bit later, worth continuing on when the going gets tough. And we have this vision, and it's worth fighting for. But we also have to believe in ourselves that we can achieve something great, that we can be great, that we can achieve greatness. And not only that, but we are capable of inspiring that within other people. Can you do that for me? Can you get out of your own way and wipe aside all the doubt, the naysaying, and the negativity, and allow yourself this vision of whatever it is for yourself? How do you want to feel at the end of this year? How do you want to feel when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night? How do you want to feel in your Beachbody business, in your relationships, in your life, in your career, whatever that may be? How do you want to feel? What does that look like? And visualize it and create that vision in your head. And think about it every single day and let that guide you. Okay? So here's some call to actions coming your way, you guys. So number one is, I would love to hear what your vision is for your future. And that can be 5 years, 3 years, 1 year. It doesn't matter, 6 months from now. What is your big vision for yourself? Like I shared with you. So what is your year-end goal? And Chalene Johnson, love learning from Chalene, would say, what is your push goal? What is it that you're hoping to achieve? Now, this training is focusing on our businesses. So let's just focus there. By the end of the year, where will you be with your business? You can think about that monetarily. You can think about that as terms of rank, whatever that means for you. Where will you be at the end of the year? Now, take that. Let's just focus on the first quarter. Since this training is just happening now, this month, let's break that big push goal down this first quarter. What will you achieve by the end of the first quarter? The end of the first quarter is March the 23rd. So what is your push goal for yourself by the end of March 23rd, for your Beachbody business? What will you have achieved come March 23rd? Okay? Now, this is really important. What can you do every single day that's going to get you one step closer to that quarter end push goal? So when you're looking at your to-do list, when you're setting your SMART goals for yourself, what is it that you can do in your business? What are the top 3 things that you can do every single day that's going to get you closer to achieving your March 23rd push goal? And that March 23rd push goal is going to get you one step closer to your year-end goal. And your year-end goal is going to do one of 2 things. It's going to fulfill this vision, or it's going to get you closer to achieving that greater vision for yourself. Okay? So we have to set these goals. We have to plan. We have to believe it. We have to visualize it. Because when we see it, we do believe it and then we achieve it. I know it sounds so corny, right? But oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's true. Okay, and you've seen it happen. The proof is all around you, right? You've seen other coaches do it. And so you just have to let yourself believe that. Okay, so hey, thanks for being here. So nice meeting you in person today. And I hope this week is awesome. And I hope that you fully engage and get out of this group and this training everything you need. All right. So you guys, see you later. And I cannot wait to hear your responses today.